Good morning. Welcome back to Parlay Parlay for free NFL picks, week 16. So far, I've given you 8 picks, 7-1 in those 8 picks. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll see that I pick against the spread. My picks are not just picking teams, picking against the spread. Let's get started for all you bettors out there. Look at a couple of games. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. The Chiefs score their points primarily through the air, and the Falcons primarily give up their points through the air. I don't see the Falcons stopping the Chiefs. I see this being an over game because the Chiefs as well go up and down on defense. They'll play for a little bit, stop for a little bit. That's all Atlanta needs. They throw the ball well as well. Next game we'll talk about is the Browns versus the Jets. Cleveland is smelling blood. They will pound the ball against the New York Jets, which probably has one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and the offense is horrible. This team altogether, don't know how they beat the Rams, but this team altogether is horrible. Pound and ground game of the Cleveland Browns should take everything out of the Jets. I think the Browns should cover this 9.5. The next game looking at is Giants and the Ravens. Everybody's looking at the Ravens scoring all these points in the last 2 games. Everybody's saying they're back from their COVID and all of that stuff that was taking place. Well, I can tell you this right here. The teams they played were the reason they scored all those points. The Giants, on the other hand, bring a defense that's pretty good. Daniel Jones is second week to recover. I think he'll be okay. Just don't like the Ravens covering 10 in this game. I like the Giants plus the 10. Other game is I can't believe they're giving the Dallas Cowboys +2 at home. The Cowboys do have offensive weapons. They can strike down in the air. They can run on the ground. Ezekiel Elliott is back. The Cowboys, really, surprisingly, I don't know how they're not running away with this division, but their defense is the biggest problem. They give it up 162 yards on the ground. Okay, but I do believe that they'll be able to score with the Eagles. I like the Dallas Cowboys plus the 2. I think they win this game all right, but okay. That's my 4 picks. So let me give you a quick rundown on the entire NFL so you can see for yourself. You can judge my selections. I like the Jags minus the 7.5, and I like the under in this game. I just think the Bears don't have enough offense to exploit that Jags defense. As I told you before, I like the over in the Falcons-Chiefs game. I do like the Falcons in the 10.5. I just think the Chiefs relax at the end too much. At 10.5 is enough to get covered. Steelers versus the Colts. I don't think the Steelers lose 4 in a row here, playing at home. The Colts, very, very similar teams. Very similar teams. Colts probably a little better passing, but I see the Steelers winning at home on this one. Like I told you, I like the Browns versus the Jets. I like the under. Don't think the Jets can put up enough. I like the Bengals in the 7 versus the Texans. I think the Bengals, coming off that win against the Steelers, the Texans do everything they can to kill their own self. But I like the Bengals in the over in this game. As I told you, I like the Giants in the under. I like the Chargers. Just seem to be a better team than the Broncos. They pretty played with everybody. I like the Chargers in the over in that game. This game here depends on Alex Smith. If Alex Smith plays, Washington should this would be a lock if Alex Smith plays. Washington versus the Panthers. If he doesn't play, I go Washington under. Bills versus the Patriots. Patriots got that mentality that just you think they good, but Tom Brady's not there, and Cam Newton is awful. No matter how you look at it, and the Patriots can't stop anybody on the ground. Even though the Bills are a more passing orientated team, like the Bills, minus the 7 and the over in this one. As I told you, like the Cowboys and the over. Rams, Seahawks, toss up. Like the Rams, they seem to always have an advantage over the Seattle Seahawks when it's close. This one I kind of leave alone, but if I had to pick it, I like the Rams and the under. Titans and the Packers, I think that the Packers have played some teams that they can just walk over offensively. Whenever they play the team that can run the ball, if you look at all three of their losses, when they team run over 150 yards, they've lost. The Titans will run the ball. Cold, they will run the ball. I think the Titans wear on them. I like the Titans plus the 3 and the over 54 in this game. There you have it from NFL free picks for week 16. Check them out. See if they're winners or losers. Come back next week. Come back and look at me. Check out my results. Be safe out there.